It does have a lot of
I
lighthouses,
like lighthouses.
which I know you like.
Look, I promise you, it's not an autistic thing, but I just love lighthouses.
Sure, it's not.
What? How is it an autism thing? I love lighthouses. I would love to live in one and run one for the rest of my life.
You can be by yourself and have a daily schedule that has to be maintained exactly the same every day at the same time. You have a routine that you have to go to. Yeah, gee, I don't know. I don't know what autism might have to do with that. No clue.
Welcome to the BrokeNWoke podcast, everybody. Episode 18. I'm Corvo, and this is my co-host, Crypto. Today, we're jumping right into U.S. states tier list. We're going to be ranking states of America. Jesus Christ, I suck at speaking. All right, we begin with Indiana. What do we know about Indiana? I know that Mike Pence is from Indiana, and Indiana is kind of conservative.
Indiana is pretty conservative. Indiana is a great place to live if you like driving motorcycles on the interstate and basketball. That's
I do like basketball.
It's certainly not like the worst state in America, but it's pretty dog shit. I would say it's like a less urban Ohio, which is pretty bad because Ohio sucks. But yeah, Indiana is. Well, that's not true. Well, Indiana has Gary in it, which is right
by Gary.
No, it's a slum right outside of the border. Conservatives always give Illinois shit and Chicago specifically because they talk about like, oh well, gun control laws didn't stop guns there, and it's like, well, yeah, because you can drive 45 minutes out to Gary, Indiana, and buy anything you want because there's like no laws.
Yeah, this place sucks.
Yeah, it's real bad. Notoriously.
If I lived there, I would feel like a loser.
Well, I don't know about all that. I mean, it's just poor people in a bad neighborhood.
Is it this guy? Is it really that bad? Well, what's the name of this? Indiana, notorious for some of the highest homicide rates and lowest life expectancy in the country. Well, I mean, I guess those are correlated.
Yeah.
If you have the highest homicide rate, probably gonna end up with a low life expectancy. Well, yeah. Fuck Gary. Fuck Indiana. Fuck Mike Pence.
I would say Indiana goes probably D tier. Would be my. Yeah. That's where I would put it. It's not. It's not. There's definitely worse states in America, but it's not good.
Hawaii. Am I saying it right? Hawaii. Is that
Hawaii? I'm sure there's supposed to be like some. There's supposed to be some like apostrophes in there or something, but
let's see. Let's listen to how it's supposed to be said.
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Yeah. Well, look. Yeah. No, I was right. There's supposed to be an apostrophe between the two I's, but they don't. Hawaii.
Hawaii consists of 137 volcanic islands that make up almost an entire Hawaii archipelago. The exception is Midway Atoll, spanning. Okay, I don't care about this.
I mean,
just know that it's like a.
This is an S tier. This is an S tier. Yeah, it's a paradise. Yeah. It's a heaven on earth. I mean,
look at this shit.
Yeah, no. This is the only bad thing about Hawaii is that it's been discovered by the West, and so they're in the process of ruining it. Mark Zuckerberg owns like 2,500 acres of Hawaii, which nobody should be allowed to own. But anyway, yeah. No, this is it's
paradise.
It's a paradise. It's obvious S tier.
Is this Florida?
That is California.
Oh, California. I'm so stupid. Yeah, California. Well, did you know that California is the 5th largest economy in planet fucking Earth and Jupiter combined?
Yeah, no, it's no, California is it's a big one. It's got some problems, for sure. The weather is nice in most of it, but yeah, they definitely had their issues. But I mean, as far as American states go, I mean, I feel like I gotta. I mean, so much of our economy is driven by stuff that happens there. It's also very different depending on where, North versus South. California is not the same place, really. I mean, to me, it feels pretty S tier. I don't know.
I think I agree. That's most of American culture comes from like New York or California.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest problems with it that it has are like natural resource stuff and earthquakes and things like that. But I mean, that's the kind of shit that everywhere's gonna have.
All right, Alaska.
Alaska.
That's a weird one. They have like 1 week of summer, and also, don't you get a dividend for living in Alaska?
Yes. There is a small stipend the government pays out.
The Alaska Permanent Fund, APF, is a constitutionally established permanent fund managed by state-owned corporation. Alaska Permanent Fund Corporation. It was established. How much do you get?
Annually, an average of $1,600 per resident. Yeah,
that's so nothing.
I mean, it's just a little bit of extra cash, but yeah, no, I mean, Alaska is another sort of beautiful place. Obviously, a very different kind of beauty than Hawaii, but it's it's got real goofy backwoods politics because it's so rural. So yeah,
isn't what's that crazy Republican?
Sarah Palin, yeah,
she's from Alaska.
Yeah, I mean that. There's northern rednecks too, and that's all these people are, right? They drive snowmobiles instead of going mudding, but it's all the same shit.
I like Alaska. I think I would put Alaska at A tier probably. You know, I'm a big fishing guy, and Alaska has some amazing fishing.
In terms of untouched, like natural beauty, right? Alaska is great. I mean, it's so much just wilderness, unspoiled wilderness. It's one of the only places in America you can really find that. A tier is tough for me because of the Republicans, but
B tier. That's a great.
All right, yeah. I could go for B tier. I could see that.
Sweet home Alabama.
F tier, easy. No, I mean, no fucking question. Sorry, Alabama, you suck.
Is it the incest you're not too fond of?
It's the deep swamp fever, South antebellum fucking. I mean, old school ancient racism. It's like where racism was finally perfected. it's I mean,
you don't
still
to this day.
No, I love it. No, Alabama's just trash. It's no good.
All right, Arizona, the most deserty.
Yeah.
Arizona. What is even in Arizona? Look at this shit. This shit sucks.
Yeah.
It's just deserty and warm and like rust. It just looks like the entire city just rust.
It does
very rusty.
It does have the Grand Canyon.
Cool.
Yeah, it does have the Grand Canyon. That's pretty sick. But honestly, I mean, nobody should live here. It's insanely hot. It's dry. There's all these places that are like running out of fresh water.
Yeah, I was about to say, I remember hearing about every time I hear about Arizona, I hear about like a water shortage. Like they're always like almost all of them just dying of thirst all the time.
Yeah, there was some unincorporated town that like some rich people set up so they didn't have to pay municipal taxes, I think to Phoenix or whatever. And sure enough, they had to start relying on like private water delivery services because the like underground reservoir they were drawing water from dried up. Again, it's pretty to look at, but it's dog shit. The politics are dog shit. The people who live there are dog shit. Mostly.
Didn't Arizona turn blue this election?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I'd put it. I wouldn't put it F tier, but I do definitely say C or D.
Colorado. I love Colorado. It seems like Colorado is a very nice. It's just a very square state. It's a perfect square. Yeah. And they got tons of weed. And it just seems like it's a very, peace and love kind of state. Like a very hippy-dippy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot more hippy-dippy, I think, if you're white.
Well, that's the standard. We all know that's the default.
Well, I'm just saying it is. I'm saying it is an extremely white state.
Is that by design or by accident?
Well, it's right next to Oklahoma, and I think in the early days it was probably by design. Colorado overall, I would say, is one of America's better states for sure. I don't think I'd put it in S tier though. I probably would say A tier. I don't think it's. Yeah, in my opinion, I'd say more A tier. I don't. Again, it just feels a little too white for me.
Bro, you're white.
You know,
you're right at home.
Look, I don't need you to insult me. All right.
I'm gonna cut that out because the internet retards are no, you know what? I'm gonna keep it.
No, let it stay in. I'm glad to annoy them. If my apologizing for being white annoys them, good. Fuck them. The worst people on earth. I hope it raises their blood pressure just a little bit so that it increases their chances of having a fucking heart attack or stroke.
Anyway, welcome to the U.S. states tier list, everybody.
Yeah.
Delaware. I don't know anything about Delaware.
It's the most C tier state to ever exist. It's a big tax haven for some banks, but other than that, I mean, it was their other claim to fame, I think, was being the very first signer of I don't know if it was the Constitution or but anyway, they're like the first state basically. There's not much to it. It's it's just more.
It looks like the state.
It's more Maryland, basically, is what it is. It's just not. But yeah, like I said, it's mostly just a tax haven. Banks. There's a ton of banks that are set up in Delaware for tax dodge reasons.
I think you're right. It feels. It's the most. C-tier.
It's the most C tier thing that's ever existed.
Connecticut.
Yeah. Connecticut. My understanding of Connecticut is that it is the home of some real old world money, like real fucking, the like vampire overlords that created America. A lot of them decided to settle in Connecticut, close enough to New York City to still be able to, have some influence in the developing world, but upscale, and there's colorful trees in the fall and stuff. It's pretty.
New Haven, Connecticut. This looks kind of pretty. Is that a lighthouse? Is that a lighthouse? If I see a lighthouse, I'm gonna immediately give it S tier. I love lighthouse. Oh, dude, that's a lighthouse. That's S tier. Sorry, Crypto. Any state that has a lighthouse is an S tier, in my opinion.
Oh, I muted myself. I said dumb.
Oh, well, fuck you. Okay, so Connecticut, C tier?
Yeah. C or B. I mean, it's fine. Like I said, it's pretty, but it's not. There's nothing to it. It's just like
I'm gonna put it B.
All right.
Florida. Now, Florida is just a gnarly state. I remember the old meme, Florida man meme. Every time you hear about someone like doing some crazy hijinks, like robbing an alligator while balancing on a tricycle or whatever crazy shit. It was Florida man robbed a helicopter with his butt cheeks. Those were the news that came out of Florida. But also, Florida got Miami. Miami is pretty cool.
I mean, is Miami cool? I don't know.
Yeah, it looks hella cool. Look at this. It's kind of tropical. And also, every once in a while, like
it's very tropical. It's also flooding. I mean, it's going to be underwater soon.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Florida is just every time you hear about like hurricane, what's her face is about to eat up Florida, and then Florida is gone for a second.
I feel like Florida used to be nicer, and it has been colonized by just legions of insane Republicans. I don't know. Personally, I think it's kind of a dog shit state. I had to go there once for a work thing, and walking around outside, it was like a wet cloth is just over your mouth at all times. It's really, it just sucks. I mean, the humidity is outrageous.
It's hot and humid.
It's a swamp.
So
I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's just a gross, disgusting swamp. And I would never choose to go there if I could avoid it.
All right. So where are we putting Florida?
I mean, personally, I would put it in F tier, but maybe you think D because of Miami or whatever.
You know what? Fuck Florida. F for Florida. Fuck you, Florida. Suck my. Okay, Georgia. Yeah. Georgia on my mind. There's a Ray Charles song.
Yeah. What do I know about Georgia? Georgia's got Atlanta, which has incredible music scene, incredible, art scene just in general. But overall, I mean, also just another antebellum, just like Confederate shithole, right? I mean,
you know what? Fuck Georgia. I think Georgia is
anyway, but yeah.
here.
So where to put Georgia? I mean, I wouldn't say high. I would say the positives and negatives, kind of, maybe there.
I got crabs in Maryland.
Maryland. Yeah. Maryland's an interesting state. It's one of the few cases of extreme Democratic gerrymandering. If you look at if you look at the district map for Maryland, it's pretty outrageous how they've chopped things up. That's the counties. That's not the voting. But yeah, Maryland's it's got the Chesapeake Bay.
The what bay?
You see that giant inlet of water? That's the Chesapeake.
Chesapeake. This one?
The Chesapeake.
The Chesapeake Bay.
Yeah, see how the water goes from the ocean like way the fuck inland? Yeah, that's all. That's all a mixture of fresh and salt water, and so there's different kinds of fish and crab that live in there that can't live in pure freshwater or pure salt water.
Do you know how you know it's a Chesapeake Bay? Because you're Chesapeake gay.
I'm just gonna let you get this one out of your system.
Oh fuck! Let's see, crab. I think it's called brackish when it's a mix of salt and fresh water. Yeah. It's called brackish water.
That sounds right. But other than that, I mean, I don't know. It's one of the two states that's around Washington D.C. There's not much else going on other than that. It's got Baltimore, which is, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Baltimore's not like a great a great city in my opinion. It has a it's a big history, but it kind of sucks.
Yeah, Baltimore should balta less.
I agree. But yeah, I don't know. I would say maybe C tier. It's fine.
Idaho. What the fuck is in Idaho? Oh my god, it's just another grayscape of. Actually, this looks kind of cool.
My understanding of Idaho is that it's very rural, but they grow a lot of potatoes there. It's like where the Mormons they'll go over the border to to go, do their thing. Maybe, or actually maybe it's not Idaho. I don't know.
No, you're thinking about Utah. That's where
they live in Utah, but that's what I'm saying is they cross the border to get up to shenanigans in Idaho.
What kind of shenanigans can you do in Idaho?
I don't fucking know. You're allowed to dance. I mean, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know what the Mormons are getting away from.
What to do in Idaho?
It's gonna be like hunting, fishing, outdoor.
Idaho offers diverse year-round outdoor adventure featuring dramatic landscapes like Shoshone Falls, the Sawtooth Range, and Craters of the Moon National.
I think that's Shoshone. I believe.
Don't shush me. Don't you ever shush me in your life. Don't you ever shush me while I'm talking. Top activities include exploring lakes.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, why don't you just suck my dick? I should really fucking just kick you in the nuts. That doesn't fucking work.
I'm gonna just shove my foot. Shove my foot up your ass.
I'm gonna shish it in your fucking shoes and make you walk around with fucking diarrhea slippers.
Yeah, fuck. Anyway, what were you saying? Yeah. No, Idaho.
Yeah, I mean, the lakes.
I don't know much about Idaho. I think it's probably another Republican piece of shit state just because it's so rural.
All right. I mean, we're being very politically biased, by the way. A lot of viewers are going to watch this, and they're going to end up shitting in their.
What do you want me to say? I mean, if your state produces a lot of Republicans, it's a bad state. It sucks. That means it's full of bad parents.
If you're a Republican, you should shit yourself.
You're gonna have to bleep that.
I know.
Such a funny joke too. Oh well.
Fine, I don't know, F tier?
I'd say D. Yeah.
Illinois. I know a lot of people who
Yeah.
lives in Illinois.
Illinois is
Well, they got Chicago.
Illinois got Chicago, and what the word Chicago means for a lot of people in Illinois is like anywhere within an hour and a half drive of Chicago. So yeah, there's a lot of people who live in quote unquote Chicago, and by that they mean Naperville.
Yeah, we know someone here who lives in Chicago, and I might go visit her.
Wow, way to dox.
Well, then I'm gonna be in a state. I'm gonna go to China. Whoa, I know a person in China, or rather,
Wow.
to China.
I know a person in America. Doxed.
Anyway, dude, I don't know what the fuck this is, but it looks so nice and shiny. I want to walk up to it and lick it. Is that weird?
Yeah, it's a giant giant chrome bean.
Yeah, so what? I want to lick it.
Weird.
I want to watch myself in the reflection lick it. Probably gonna taste like bird shit.
Yeah, probably.
Look, at least once in your life, you should taste bird shit.
Anyway, Illinois is a pretty poorly run state in terms of like maintaining any kind of budget, and also the unfortunate reality is that the Chicago machine politics and all of its history have kind of completely dominated the state, and there's quite a lot of corruption as a consequence.
Also, I think I've read this somewhere that Chicago apparently sold all of the rights to their tax meters for their parking to Saudi Arabia.
Could be.
Let me see here.
I mean, if you want to talk about the city of Chicago, they've done some way worse stuff than that. The Chicago PD got busted.
Oh yeah, look at this.
The Chicago PD got busted for running black sites where they would take people just to beat the shit out of them that were not under official supervision. Yeah.
Okay, so can we look at this? In 2008, Chicago did not sell its parking meters to Saudi Arabia, but rather signed a 75-year lease deal with a private consortium led by Morgan Stanley, the investment group which operates as Chicago's Parking Meter LLC, including Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, part of the UAE, not Saudi Arabia. The deal in 2008, Mayor Richard M. Daley's administration leased 36,000 meters for $1.15 billion to a group called Chicago Parking Meters LLC. The deal is primarily backed by Morgan Stanley Infrastructure. The contract agreement lasts until 2083, allowing the company to set rates and receive all revenue, leading to significantly high parking costs for the city. Wait, how much money do they stand to make from this?
Oh, way more. Probably, I would say at least 10 times as much, if not more.
All right, so this mayor, for some reason, one mayor can sign away the rights for all parking lots in a city.
Well, the reason why they did that is because they were completely underwater in terms of their budget.
Okay, so default, and then just weather through the difficulty.
Defaulting as a city means a whole bunch of municipal bonds go belly up, and then you can never raise funds again. Completely, it's saying go default it's one thing for a person to default. It's another thing for like a government agency to default.
Well, what they could have done is, they could have saddled all the debt on, like, I don't know, a cat, and then kicked it out of the state.
Well, what they should have done was raise taxes on rich people, because Chicago is filled to the brim with very wealthy people. There's a ton of fucking extremely wealthy people who live in certain areas of Chicago. Oh, Illinois, not well run fiscally, but they did have the best cannabis legalization rollout, where they expunged the records of people who were in prison for weed related stuff. So that was just officially taken off of their court records, and that meant a whole bunch of people just got to walk out of prison as a result, and also did not have to tell employers later on that they had a criminal conviction, which allowed them to rejoin society without having to be fucked up. Yeah.
You know what? That deserves an A tier.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a state with problems, but it's in terms of American states, it's pretty, it's got some shit going on.
It's a state with problems, but it's also a state of solutions. Good riddance.
Yeah.
Arkansas, the state Arkansas. Arkansas.
Yeah.
Arkansas. It feels like another deserty, just poop hole.
No, this is another antebellum Confederate shithole. This is a
Why do you
state that
keep saying
gave
antebellum?
us.
You don't like bells?
I'm referring back to the time of chattel slavery in America.
I know. We just made a joke.
Oh, well, I don't know what words you know. Shit. You just learned about you just learned about brunch today, man. I mean, what you said? It's like breakfast and lunch combined. Yeah, that's the word.
No, you're not telling. No, I know what brunch is, but it's just my sister, my mom took me and my sister and on my brother on brunch, and I've never had brunch because I always thought it was like a white girl thing, and so
my God,
I went.
It
blew my mind.
You're not wrong. Okay. Here's the thing. You're not wrong. It is a white girl thing, but it's still good. I mean, white girls aren't wrong about everything.
It's not a matter. No, I don't think they're wrong about everything. I mean, look, white girls love me, so obviously they think I'm cute. So
there you go.
Obviously they're not wrong.
But anyway, yeah, no, brunch is a thing.
Yeah, it was awesome. It blew my mind.
It's really weird. It's really weird to hear about an adult discovering how great brunch is for the first time.
I had breakfast bullshit and just real food, hot food bullshit, like real food, and with like waffles and Nutella on the same plate. It blew my mind. It was just fucking awesome.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah. Anyway, what was Arkansas? Yeah, Arkansas.
Shit ass state. There's nothing good. There's nothing. I don't know. I don't know anything good about Arkansas other than
they got fishing. I love fishing. You know that.
Yeah.
Just Arkansas bucket list. Well, let's actually see. What the fuck is the Arkansas bucket list? My Arkansas bucket list.
Being in
Pinterest.
Being in a stream that's 6 inches deep on a fucking boat. Okay,
let's see.
Being by a bridge.
A few things you should know.
Looking at a rusted out Ford that's been turned into a bed. This sucks.
Is this the bucket list? I don't know how Pinterest works.
This is the fucking list.
I guess you
I think it looks at tags or something. I don't know. Yeah, look at this. Hold on.
I think
no. Wait, go back. Look at that. This is what I'm talking about. They turned a rusted out shit. They turned a rusted out Ford into a gazebo. This is the most redneck shit I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, this is so cute. I love this. I love stupid shit like this. I think this is awesome.
God.
You don't have any creativity, bro.
This shit is so ugly. Get that shit out of your fucking yard. That rusted out piece of crap. It's gonna just get worse and worse over time too. It's gonna look like a spooky mansion.
It's called character.
No,
it's called character.
It's called redneck trash. It's called trash that's in your yard that you didn't get rid of it because you're too drunk. I mean, fuck, this sucks.
Pinterest is pretty cool. It's like you have an interest and then you pin it on the website. That's fucking amazing. Like, look at this. Like, I like stupid shit like this. This looks so fun and cozy.
You could pin your interest in the combination of breakfast and lunch, and then you'd be doing a Pinterest about brunch.
Let's see here. Brunch.
Oh my God. I was just kidding. Don't actually look up brunch. Jesus. Why are you looking at this?
Well, you said whatever. Fuck you.
I was making a joke about your love of combined words.
Arkansas. Yeah,
it's bad. So I mean, it's just not it's not a good state. I would probably also say F tier. That place sucks.
All right, Iowa.
Oh, Iowa! What a heartbreaking tale. As someone who used to live in Iowa, and there I'm doxing myself a little bit, but whatever. It used to be one of those states that politically was kind of somewhere could go the other. Now it is just firmly captured by right-wing brain rot. It has been Fox News 1. All the fucking boomers have had their brains completely colonized. Every young person with any sense at all gets the fuck out of that state as soon as they can. You know, the only young people who are sticking around in Iowa are there because of like familial obligations or whatever. But honestly, it's just a place that's been completely ruined by right-wing politics taking over. It's fucked up the schools. It's fucked up. I mean, everything about the state has gotten worse as a consequence.
Iowa is the sound I make when I stub my toe. Iowa.
But yeah.
That's
but yeah,
my contribution to the conversation. I told you I'm awesome at talking.
They also haven't. I don't think they've legalized weed there yet either. Yeah, I would put Iowa. Unfortunately, I would say D tier. It's just kind of a piece of shit.
Kansas. We had Arkansas. Now we have Kansas. Isn't that one of those red? Oh my god! Look at this. Just
it's
fields of nothing.
Yeah, Kansas is.
Oh my god! Look at this.
Yeah, it's a very nothing.
It's the
state.
most flyover state.
Yep.
In the universe.
Yep.
It's like the middle of dipshit America. Like if you just drew a circle, all of like a line from edge to edge, it would all intersect at.
Yep.
God, this sucks.
Yep. There's nothing going on. Literally nothing going on under Kansas. The only thing about Kansas is that it's not quite as bad as Oklahoma. But yeah, no, it's this is an easy, I would say D tier. The only reason it doesn't hit F tier for me is just I think I haven't heard anything about it really, so I haven't heard enough negative. But no, there's nothing. It's just pointless.
All right, fuck it. D tier. Kentucky.
Kentucky is just a state full of a bunch of fucking pretend cowboys for the most part. Louisville is sick as fuck. It's a really fun little town, but overall, Kentucky is just dog shit.
You know what I think about when I think of Kentucky? I think of KFC, baby.
Yeah.
I love KFC.
Fast food, fried wings. Yeah.
So you would put it at?
I put it F tier for sure. Yeah. No, I don't.
Can I bump it up to D tier because of the KFC?
Sure. If you insist.
Yeah. KFC saved you, you dumb redneck racist pieces of shit. Louisiana. Louisiana.
Yeah, they have one good city, and
it's New Orleans. Yeah, New Orleans looks so fucking kick-ass, dude.
New Orleans, yeah. It's a real weird state. It's America's most French state. They have parishes instead of counties.
Well, it's called like Creole, right? Like it's like a mix of African and French heritage.
Most of America is British and German, you know, that kind of settled it. But Louisiana was the French got in very early and established a big footprint on the area that doesn't exist in most of America.
I mean, look at this. This just looks so ancient and gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's unfortunate because it's like, oh, you got one nice city, and then it's the Atlanta problem in the middle of Georgia, right? If we were ranking cities, I would put New Orleans, you know, way up at the top. But the whole state of Louisiana is mostly a fucking shithole swamp populated by, I mean, just the most backward right wing, you know, swamp people that you'll ever find.
It's, you know what, you're right. It's so unfair. It's so unfair because New Orleans it's one of those states that have always blown my mind. Like. They have so much culture. It's so unique. There's no place in the universe like New Orleans. And I would easily give New Orleans like S+ tier if I could. It's just awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just surrounded by suck. I'm sorry, New Orleans. You would have made to S tier, but you got the rest of Louisiana.
Yeah, surrounded by
sucks.
Yeah, you get surrounded by all these fucking crackers, and so unfortunately, it's just the garbage. Yeah, no, I would put Louisiana in F tier personally.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
that sucks.
I don't think it's a very backward state. It's also like, I mean, the whole state is drowning. It's another one that's being global warming, which a majority of the people in Louisiana definitely don't believe in, is slowly swallowing up their state.
Maine. I know they're known for like lobster and seafood.
Yeah. I mean, Maine's I mean, mostly Maine is a non-entity, to be honest, in America. The rest of America doesn't really think about Maine. Maine is the place that has the other Portland. It does have a lot of lighthouses, which I know you like.
Look, I promise you, it's not an autistic thing, but I just love lighthouses.
Sure, it's not.
What? How is it an autism thing? I love lighthouses. I would love to live in one and run one for the rest of my life.
You can be by yourself and have a daily schedule that has to be maintained exactly the same every day at the same time. You have a routine that you have to go to. Yeah, gee, I don't know. I don't know what autism might have to do with that. No clue. Huh?
I just love lighthouses, bro.
Yeah.
Not everything I like is autism based. Just because I'm fucking autistic, bro.
No, you're right. Not everything. Not everything, but some things.
Why? Look at this. This fucking you just live near a cliff when there's water and there's a lighthouse, and then there's the main house. And you get to walk up a bunch of stairs in it, like in a circle. And
sounds great.
Fuck you, bro. You don't appreciate lighthouses. Also, they look cool as balls. Look at this. Look how this looks interior. I would live in a. Look. I would live and die in a lighthouse. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at this shit. It's so nautical. Man, you're so dead. You're. Oh, dude, you can get a lighthouse dollhouse. Yeah, anyway, we got distracted.
Maine.
Can you believe this, ladies and gentlemen? Every time I like something, it's blamed on my autism.
The things you like are okay. That's not fair.
No,
the things you like are definitely fall into a certain vein, right? I mean,
oh my god. Wait, hold on. Let's Google this. I'm taking. Do autistic people like lighthouses? There's no way. Many autistic individuals. What the fuck? What the
2 years ago, lighthouses r/autism.
What the fuck are you
as a kid, I've always had this obsession with lighthouses. I've always wanted to be a lighthouse keeper growing up.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. But no, being in my early 20s, that's not possible these days. I still have my big lighthouse book. When I was a kid, called Lighthouse of North America, Lighthouse of North America 2004. I'm not even sure if I have autism or not, but now I'm an adult. I still have this obsession with lighthouses, and now I conduct guided tours at my local lighthouse station.
Guided tours.
It sounds awesome. This is fucking phenomenal. Oh fuck! I almost passed out.
Maine.
Yeah, we've had the lighthouse conversation like a billion times before.
Yeah. No, that's true.
I didn't know it was autism. This sucks.
Sorry, bro.
Oh fuck! You fucking murdered me. My stomach hurts.
Maine. So okay, let's talk about Maine. Just like Maryland, if you like seafood, I guess it's nice. But Maine's funny. Politically, they divvy up their electoral votes in a way that other states do not. So most states are winner take all. But what Maine does is they split their votes based on the proportions. I think their electoral votes based on the proportions in the of how the vote goes in the state. And so functionally, they end up not having much say in the government because they kind of cancel out their own votes, essentially. Overall, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'd put it C tier. I don't know. I suppose I don't know enough about Maine to judge it too well or harshly.
Yeah, I'm gonna not weigh in because I'm way too biased. I saw way too many lighthouses. I cannot be unbiased. Massachusetts.
Yeah, Massachusetts. Massachusetts has a lot of shit going on. It's got Boston.
Boston is pretty cool.
Yeah,
They got a
it's got
weird
Cambridge.
accent.
It's got Cambridge, which has MIT, of course. Kind of a beautiful East Coast state. Some interesting cities, and obviously, one of the most advanced technical colleges in the on the planet. I gotta give it up to Massachusetts. I'd say it's at least B tier and probably A tier. Would be where I'd put it.
Yeah, fuck it. A tier.
Oh, Michigan.
Michigan.
Michigan's an interesting one. Again, so you got Detroit, which is a city that's had hard times, but also has a lot of history and a lot of culture. But then it's just surrounded by right wing rednecks. One of the funniest things about Michigan is that they managed to steal the Upper Peninsula away from Wisconsin. Really hilarious. L for Wisconsin and hilarious W for Michigan. Just, I mean, one of those states, so Wisconsin, you can drive to the Upper Peninsula. If you live in Michigan, you have to take a boat to get there. But for some reason, it belongs to Michigan and not to Wisconsin.
By a
there's I don't think there's maybe there might be a bridge. Maybe at the tippy top there. I think usually you take a ferry, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Upper Michigan. You mean the UP? The Oopers?
UPM.
The Upers?
Yeah. The Upers. Yeah. Mackinac Bridge. Just call it Mechanic Bridge.
Anyway, that state in overall, I mean, the wintertime they get fucked by what they call lake effect snow, just because they're surrounded on all sides by lakes, so there's a lot of moisture in the air, so they get a disproportionate amount of snow. But overall, I mean, it's a pretty state. But yeah, I mean, just a lot of rednecks.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, so it looks like an overwhelmingly Republican state, but you got to remember everybody lives around Detroit. Most of the people in Michigan are near Detroit, right? And then everyone else is kind of just smeared out over the rest of it. I'd probably say C tier. I think it's okay, but it certainly could be better. This one, obviously, I'm biased on, and yeah. The Minneapolis police were killing people without ICE's help, for a while, right? I mean, it's cool that people have been protesting and fighting against ICE and all that, but yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't call Minneapolis exactly a left-wing paradise, right? That is stretching the truth of the matter, which is that it's, for a long time there's been a lot of white people up here that have tolerated quite a lot of police brutality toward the smaller than normal population of black and brown people. Smaller than normal for a city of its size.
Well, look, now that white people are...
Yeah, I mean, now that white people are getting killed by ICE, they're getting real uppity about it. But I honestly, personally, I would put it into A tier, not S tier. I don't think it's... I wouldn't say it's as forward-thinking as you might be led to believe from recent events.
Fair enough. Okay, so Mississippi. I have a...
F tier, immediate F tier. Maybe the worst state in America. I think it's probably between Mississippi and Oklahoma, but yeah, for sure. All of my complaining about.
You know that pickup joke that's like, "Are you from Tennessee because you're only Tennessee?" I got a pickup line with Mississippi. You want to hear it?
I think I've heard this one before, but for the audience's sake, let's go ahead.
Are you from Mississippi? Because you're the only Mrs. Piss I'd like to see.
Yep. Insane.
Mississippi, everybody. Okay. Yeah. Fuck Mississippi. Last.
Yeah. Garbage. Dog shit.
Montana banana. Damn, this is kind of a gorgeous state.
It's a very gorgeous, very rural, very redneck state. I would at best put it C tier. I mean, again, other than the natural beauty, there's nothing going on. And again, it's just the few people that live there are all Republicans, so it's kind of dog shit in those ways. I would say
Nebraska.
at best C tier. Yeah, Cornhuskers. It's like a worse version of Iowa, basically. But now it used to be a worse version of Iowa. Now it and Iowa are basically the same state.
This
so
state
I would
sucks
just
so much. Look how it's triple landlocked.
Yeah,
right? Like,
it's one of the only states in America that's triple landlocked.
Yeah, it's. I think it might be the only state in America that is triple.
Kansas might be also.
Nebraska is the only triple landlocked state in the U.S. Yeah.
Brutal.
Yep. Which means that they don't get to eat fish that often because they suck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's certainly not any ocean fish.
I remember Nebraska is also like very, very ridiculously flat. Like it's a crazily level.
No, it's like I said, it's a worse version of Iowa. It's all the things that are bad about Iowa. Nothing going on really. Shitty sort of vaguely right wing government that runs everything. Farming interests having way too much control over the state.
Holy shit! Look at this. You see the horizon?
Yeah,
it's flat.
This is
Earth is flat.
You know how many times I have seen exactly this? This looks like everywhere I've ever been.
But this proves that the Earth is flat. Look how flat that line is.
No, because it's the same reason. It's the same reason that the soil is so rich, right? But 10,000 years ago or whatever, a glacier moved through and like scraped this place fucking flat, completely flat. Right. And then as a result, a bunch of soil was able to be deposited here by, and rain and stuff over time. And now it grows more corn than anywhere else on Earth.
That's crazy.
But
they're putting it to use.
They're putting it to use, but it's like I said, it's a shittier Iowa. Iowa and Kansas and Nebraska are all essentially the same state, and they should probably be all grouped together next to each other in D.
Nevada. Nevada's just like it's all deserty except one place, and that's Las Vegas.
Yeah, and in terms of the climate, it's like a less severe version of Arizona. But and then it's got a city where you can fucking go crazy and do all kinds of shit.
Oh, Lake Tahoe looks pretty cool though. Look at this. I like turquoise water. It's very paradisey. When water is turquoise, that's when that's some good water right there.
Right. I don't know where it is politically these days. It used to be kind of
blue.
You think it's more solidly blue now? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's fine. I don't think there's anything like bad really about Nevada. Maybe B tier. I'd put it there. It feels a little bit nicer.
No, actually, Nevada went to Trump. How the fuck did the Democrats suck?
Yeah, but we lost a bunch of them. I mean, that doesn't. This election was very bad. We put up some, just bad candidates. Look. I mean, we tried to save the Democratic Party. We tried to get them to go with Bernie, and they didn't. They didn't do it in 2016. They didn't do it in 2020. And we got one term of Biden, but we saw how that turned out, and so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'd say Nevada makes sense in B tier.
All right, New Hampshire.
My understanding of New Hampshire is that it's even more like, so the things I thought about Connecticut, right? New Hampshire is even more like old money and weird East Coast,
looks very pretty.
Satanic cults, extremely pretty. Yeah. Extremely pretty, which is why I'm pretty sure all of that real estate has been bought up and, by like the richest people on earth.
I get a sense that there's a lot of white girls in sweatpants during autumn that go and buy pumpkin spice latte at Starbucks. That's what this place feels like. It feels like a place that's making white girls.
Yeah.
That's
but
my
yeah, no,
analysis.
I mean it's just like anyway, it's old school East Coast moneyed vampires from like the dawn of banking in America in a gorgeous backdrop. I mean, I get why they'd want to live there, but
so
yeah, I don't
B
know.
tier.
Definitely not A tier.
B tier ahead of Alaska, I guess.
Why? All right.
Well, he said it's like Connecticut, but better.
No, more severe.
Oh,
but the things that are more severe about it, I mean, I would say are, well, anyway.
New Jersey.
Oh, here we go. New Jersey, highest per capita income in America.
Oh.
Yeah, the state rightfully should control what is called New York City, but if you look at a map, very clearly New York City should belong to New Jersey. They've been robbed by that. Yeah, famously the subject of Jersey Shore.
I used to watch this when I was a kid, and the thing is, Jersey Shore is one of the dumbest programs out there, but it's so addictive to watch. These fucking tan Italians fighting each other and getting drunk and crying.
No, it's
so good.
When you normalize for how stupid their subculture is, right? There's a real human, like, drama playing out in front of you on Jersey Shore. You just have to accept these people and their values, for what they are, and which is fine, because honestly, their values are essentially about having fun, and I can't necessarily blame young people for wanting to sort of turn the world off and just go dancing or whatever, right? But yeah, I mean, then once you can kind of adjust for that, then it's sort of fun to just watch their personalities interact for the most part. Although actually some of them are pretty annoying, and it's just the same arguments and dumb shit over and over again. But some of them are fun. Vinny, I remember being a fun guy.
I remember two things. I remember Snooki getting punched in the face, and then I remember Ronnie punching a guy in the face and doing a little skip afterwards.
Yeah. He was very happy that he knocked someone out in one punch. That was he was super excited. He was literally One Punch Man, right?
Yeah, and then he was doing this. And then he was doing this sideways skip.
Yeah, no, it made his day.
Oh, fucking Snooki getting punched in the face by a guy like 3 times her size, and my goodness, crazy. Italian women are champions. She took that. She just cried it out, and she was fine afterwards.
It was so bananas too, because he did it so casually. He did it like this is just any other Tuesday, I'm just gonna I'm gonna stand here, stay at the bar, some woman says something I don't like, bap, right in the face, right in public, in front of everyone.
Right in the kisser.
It was crazy.
I remember the scene so vividly in my mind, because Snooki is like a certified midget, right? I think she's like, let's see here. Snooki height 4'8".
Jesus Christ.
Height woman, midget height woman. Is anyone under the 4'10"? So yeah.
Oh no.
So she's 2 inches below. She's kind of deep. She has
dwarfism. She's 2 inches. She could gain 2 inches of height and still be considered to have dwarfism.
Yeah, right. So here's the thing. I remember she was standing on a chair, and she was yelling at this guy. That's how small this woman is. She was standing on the chair to yell at this guy, and he didn't like a mouthy broad. Just fucking punched her right in the fucking kisser. Let's see. Snooki punched. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. She was standing on the chair to speak to this guy, like, and then and then whap, and then and her entire head just turned into a ball of hair. So fucked up.
Look at where that guy is standing, right? Like, look at him. I mean,
Yeah.
he is doing this knowingly, in full view of everyone. He's at the bar, right? He's got his stomach up to the bar, right? So ostensibly one of the bartenders could say it too, or whatever. He's so, I mean, just so callous about it. Like, yeah, this is just some shit I do all the time. Crazy.
Yeah, he's punched so many women. He just by chance got caught. And there's a moment. I know this is fucked up and misogynistic. I remember I laughed not because she got punched, because it happened so fast. So her head whipped back so fast. Yeah. Her entire head just turned into a ball of hair, like a Tasmanian devil.
No, he clocked it. Yeah, I mean, he clocked her good. I mean, he hit her like a man. Like, he hit her like you would hit a man. He does not.
He did
not hold back.
Honestly,
but that's what's so insane. It's like you hit a woman, you hit the smallest possible woman right in the face. I mean, it's crazy. What the fuck?
One of the smallest women on earth. Like, literally, she's literally one of the smallest grown adult women.
Depicted. Wait, hold on. Dejected ex-teacher who. Do you see that New York Post? The New York Post on the left. Down.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Who is this guy? Dejected. Well, what does dejected mean? Is it like a
sad? He took down Snooki next up Osama bin Laden.
What the fuck is this? Wait, hold on. One second.
I love the New York Post. It's so unserious. It's so unserious.
Okay, he took down Snooki. Next up, Osama bin Laden. Brad Farrow, who unleashed the shot heard around the world when he decked the diminutive star of MTV's reality smash, Jersey Shore, in August 2009, has had so much trouble finding a job that he's joined. My son made them famous. The Long Island man's outraged dad, Dan, told the Post, referring to the show and its cast. Wow. They made a lot of money off him, and I think they owe him.
They owe him because he punched a woman in face in public and got caught on camera on the most famous show. I mean, sorry, idiot. He paid a $500 fine and served 6 months probation. That's all he got for punching a person. This kid has never been in any. This kid has never been in any trouble ever. Great. Thanks to MTV, he got fired. Sounds like he just never got caught before. I mean, look, this is your piece of shit son. You didn't notice the fact that she has since become a New York Times best-selling author with her novel A Sure Thing, and is on the cover of the current issue of Rolling Stone. Farrow, meanwhile, was forced to move in with his grandmother this winter after his unemployment insurance ran out.
My God.
He and his family became exiles in their Deer Park, LI. No, what?
That punch was so powerful that he literally punched his entire bloodline into unemployment dimension. I mean, holy shit.
Brutal. We all had a hard time, said Dan Farrow, his voice cracking. We couldn't even go to the diner. His son was more worried about his social life. Quote, that was one of the first things he said. What kind of woman is going to want to have anything to do with me? The father recalled. Quote, I mean, you go on a couple of dates and then pump Brad Farrow into Google. He wasn't very sociable after that. Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't be on dates. The guy is a woman beater. Like, he needs to go to therapy. Brad decided to join the military training, his dad said, as a cavalry scout, part of the specialized reconnaissance unit that is among the first behind enemy lines. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about what I would imagine for.
The U.S. military has been forced to recruit even hardcore felons to replenish dwindling combat troops. Yeah, they'll just take anyone.
Farrow left for basic training in Fort Knox, Kentucky last month. His father hopes that no one on base recognizes his son. Yeah.
All right, so Jersey Shore, I think, holy shit, we spent like 10 minutes on
Yeah,
just
sorry.
Jersey?
What's my opinion on New Jersey? Yeah, I think it gets a worse rap than it deserves. People make a lot of fun of it because it basically they just want to be New York City, but really New York City should belong to New Jersey in the first place. It's looking at it statewide. It's kind of ridiculous that New York happens to have this little tiny, or not little tiny, but comparatively tiny city at its very southern tippy top, and meanwhile there's a whole other state right next to it. I would say comparatively looking at what we have, I would say it's better than the C tier, but like maybe bottom of B tier, something like that. I think that's probably appropriate.
New Mexico. What the fuck is New Mexico even?
It's better Arizona. Yeah. It's
But worse than Mexico.
It's Arizona, but turquoise.
right.
It's actually kind of the only decent state in its area. All those states around it are dog shit, I think, compared to New Mexico. But yeah, again, it's one of those, a lot of natural beauty. I would say probably not much going on though. Otherwise,
Oh damn, hot air balloons. Is that like a thing?
yeah, there's hot air balloons. Hot air balloons is a thing they do all over America. There's
is this like a special New Mexico hot air balloon like festival? Because this is crazy, and a lot of them look fucking badass.
I mean, I've been to Michigan before when they do annual hot air balloon things, and they launch a whole bunch of them and stuff too. This is a thing in a bunch of places in the United States that you go around.
What city was it that they released 1 billion balloons in, and it kind of almost destroyed the city?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I feel like it was Philadelphia, maybe, or something. I think it's some East Coast city. I think.
Balloon Fest 86.
Cleveland,
Ohio.
Cleveland, yeah, that's right.
Idiotic. Well, we'll get there eventually.
So stupid. Yeah, where do we put Arizona? We put Arizona in D tier. Yeah, I put New Mexico C tier. I think that makes sense. It's nothing to write home about.
Is it better like where in D tier?
Probably better than I'd say above Delaware, certainly.
New York. I fucking love New York.
I gotta put it S tier. It's so
Yeah,
they somehow they stole New York City from New Jersey, and in addition to that, there's a whole upper part of the state which is just endless woods and East Coast, old growth forest, like gorgeousness. It's New York's a fucking great, amazing state. I don't know if I'd put it I probably wouldn't put it above Hawaii, probably above California though. But yeah, right. Yeah. That's my opinion for sure. I don't think much more needs to be said about that.
Is this North Carolina?
I believe so. That's kind
North Carolina is one of those piece of shit states, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, it's a big Confederacy state. It's one of those that's unfortunate. It's got a few nice little spots. I've heard Asheville's really nice, but I mean, I can't. It's too redneck. It's too dog shit. There's not. Yeah, I mean, yes, all the coastal states are going to have lighthouses, man. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That's.
You have no idea how happy I get when looking at one.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
They're very aesthetically pleasing.
It's just a giant cock right in the middle of a field. Awesome. Nonsense.
No, you know what? I'd rather it be autistic thing than a gay thing. Don't. I'd rather be autistic than gay. Not because there is anything wrong with gay people. It's because I'm not gay. I'm autistic.
Sure.
Fuck you.
Anyway.
The way you said anyway sounded like an accusation of homophobia.
Just put this in F tier, please. It's a bad state. It's no good.
Fuck North Carolina.
North Dakota bottom of F tier. Dog shit state. It's terrible.
What the fuck is? Oh my god! First thing.
No, actually, South Dakota is even worse, but North Dakota is pretty bad. Also, nothing state, only rednecks.
Look, they got a bison.
Rednecks in Buffalo, great. Yeah, why nobody lives in North Dakota? Because it sucks.
I got a pretty funny joke about bisons.
Put it in F, please.
You want to hear the bison? You want to hear the bison joke?
Yeah, let's hear it.
A cow walked up to its father and said, "Hey, Dad, are you gay?" And I know I fucked. And then he said, "I'm bi, son." Fuck.
Yeah.
I fucked it up. Fuck this joke.
In what way did you fuck it up? There was no getting it. Anyway, F tier. Fucking bad. Very bad. F tier, but then drag Mississippi even more down. Yeah.
Fuck you, Mississippi.
It's really bad.
Now we're at Ohio. So yeah, Ohio is the famous 1986 Balloon Fest in Cleveland, Ohio happened.
Yeah.
Where they thought it was, for some reasons they got this idea in their mind to release 1.5 million balloons to break some kind of balloon world record.
Yep.
And it just ended up fucking everything over. Like it almost destroyed the city entirely.
Yeah.
For some reason, you're not supposed to release. It's just a tidal wave,
it's a mushroom cloud of balloons.
It's like a city was invaded by locusts that's biologically indestructible.
God, that's horrible. What a nightmare.
Look, it's very colorful.
Let's make a bunch of trash, idiot. Anyway, Ohio is a joke state. It's the butt of a lot of jokes in America. It's somehow both redneck and East Coast. It's a horrible combination. It just kind of sucks. It's got a bunch of third tier cities, that are extensions of real cities on the East Coast, right? Probably D tier. I don't think there's anything really particularly positive about Ohio.
Oklahoma.
Put Ohio just under, maybe actually put it at the top of D tier. Let's say that. It's better than Indiana.
Oklahoma is like the reddest state in all of America.
Yeah, bottom worst state in America, actually. For real. It's total dog shit. That's where the people. So Texas has dumber Republicans. Oklahoma has the most evil Republicans. They're Republican not out of ignorance, but malevolence. That's
they just like human suffering.
Yep. Yeah, they want to maximize human suffering. They're the sort of demons spawned from hell.
I got a joke about Oklahoma.
Yep, I'm sure you do.
Yo, are you from Oklahoma? Because you're in Oklahoma.
That's a great joke. It's hilarious. Stupid. So stupid.
No, I'm Oklahoma sexual.
Yep. What's wrong with you?
Oh,
Crazy.
fuck me.
Anyway, it's a nightmare of a state. Really, just awful.
Even worse than Mississippi?
Yeah.
Oregon. That sounds a lot like oregano.
Yeah. Oregon's a pretty okay state. Almost everybody. There's a lot
of, Portland, Oregon is pretty famous for its, indie music scene. There's a lot of.
Well, it's one of those states. So there's a lot of states like this where they're sort of dominated by one city, and then the question is just how many rednecks live in the rest of the city, or excuse me, in the rest of the state, I should say, right? Like Minnesota is nice because almost everybody who lives in the state lives in the cities, and so backwoods dumb fucks don't get a say in the politics of the state, right? It's a little bit like that here, right? I feel like in general, Oregon is pretty blue overall, and that's because it is such an urban population, and the rest of the countryside really is just devoid, or not devoid, but at least there's a lot fewer of the normal rednecks. I'm sure the people who do live in Eastern Oregon or whatever are probably a bunch of psychos, but I don't think there's enough of them to matter.
Well, Oregon is very important. You need organs to survive.
But anyway, I don't know. I give it a lot of credit. I do give it a lot of credit. It's also very pretty. I don't know. I'd say B or better, maybe even A. B.
Where? Above Alaska? Below?
Definitely above Alaska. Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
It's got Philadelphia. It's got Pittsburgh, Allentown.
Isn't Philadelphia the Rocky, where Rocky is from?
Yeah. He runs up those steps or whatever. Yeah, I mean, Philadelphia is a city with a lot of historical importance. I don't know if there's anything, cool happening there these days, I'm sure. To me, overall, the state feels very C tier. I feel like I don't really ever hear much about Pennsylvania.
Have you ever had Philadelphia cheese? That shit is lit, bro.
Yeah, sure.
Philadelphia cream cheese.
Yep, I sure have.
Also, isn't Philadelphia an anagram for pedophilia?
What? Coro, what did you just say to me?
No, I was thinking there's a lot of P's and H's and I's and A's, and
we're getting in the danger zone.
It feels like it. No, there's no O there, and there's too many H's. No, it's just it felt like it could have been. Fuck.
Ridiculous. All right. Anyway,
you see it. You see it. Like you see.
Yeah, as if you cross your eyes, kind of, it's like in there. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Anyway,
where do you put pedophilia? I'm saying F tier. I do not approve at all.
Oh, fuck me. That's so fucking funny. Like I said, I to me it feels like C tier. I feel like I've not heard anything about Pennsylvania for the most part.
Let's put it dead center C.
Yeah.
The Ocean State,
Delaware is way too highly ranked in C tier, by the way. We gotta adjust some of those.
Rhode Island. What the fuck are they known?
That being small, it's another it's like slightly shittier Connecticut is my understanding.
Can you guess what I'm seeing?
Cora. Why? Why not?
I fucking love lighthouses. This is so awesome. I want to fucking live here.
Anyway, yeah, Rhode Island should really just shouldn't exist. It's a teeny tiny little blip. It makes maps annoying. Yeah,
oh yeah,
it's
what the
yeah,
what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck those assholes get 2 senators. It was nonsense. C, I guess it's not there's nothing really specifically bad about it, but it's just a nothing entity.
South Carolina.
Yeah, that's like where the Confederacy started.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, sure. I'm sure it's great if you're white.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
you're either white or you're unlucky.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like I said, I would. I'm inclined to just immediately put it F tier and not worry too much about it. Where in F tier?
Okay, let's say the Carolinas. Which Carolina is it?
Oh, South Carolina is worse than North Carolina for sure. The question is it worse than North Dakota? Probably. Yeah, I would say it's, but not as bad as Mississippi. Mississippi's are particularly
what
ranked.
About South Dakota?
Worse than North Dakota for sure.
What the fuck is? What do you even in South Dakota?
Even more Republican. Yeah, it has this dumb fuck shit on the
Mount Rushmore.
This mountain. Yeah, I really can't wait for someone to cleanse.
Also, isn't Mount Rushmore also an incomplete? Like it's an incomplete piece of art, right?
Yeah, because it hasn't been destroyed.
Yes, Mount Rushmore is considered incomplete because the original grand vision by sculptor Gottson Berglund, which included carved bodies for the president and the large hall of records behind the Lincoln Head, was never fully realized due to funding issues, poor rock quality, and a project's halt in 1941. While the
them
four
having
presidents'
bodies-
faces were finished.
Them having bodies is really funny.
Yeah, I don't. That's just where are you gonna fit? That's just
they're
incredibly poor
all
planning.
right next to each other. Yeah, their shoulders are going to be running into one another.
Okay, so this is like
yeah. What is it? What?
This was what it's
so
supposed
Jefferson's got his head on Washington's shoulder. That's really weird. This is creepy.
Yeah, they really rushed it because you can see that they didn't even pick up their rocks from they left there after construction.
Well, what that place needs is some D.
I'm pretty sure that's like illegal. I'm gonna have to mute you, bro.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway,
South Dakota.
Yeah.
F tier.
That's it.
St. Louis.
Missouri. Yeah. Missouri is Missouri or Missouri, as some of them will insist on being called, is trash. It's the armpit of America. There's really nothing good going on there.
What's up with the arch? What's the arch supposed to represent?
Nothing. It's just an arch. They made a freestanding arch using math, which is cool. Yeah, that's the only thing. No, it's nope. It sucks. The only thing good about St. Louis that I know of it. So there's the arch and there's a bunch of chess stuff that happens in St. Louis. That's it.
All right, why do you put it F? But where F?
I'd say put it at the bottom of D tier. No, put it above Kentucky. It's better than Kentucky, but not as good as Nebraska, which is saying a lot, actually.
Fuck you, D tier. Tennessee.
Oh, bad. Rednecksville. Again, bunch of pretend cowboys. Only thing they give a fuck about is horses and fucking their horses.
What the fuck? Wait, the Parthenon, isn't that Greek?
Yeah, of course.
But they just copied it.
Yeah. Well, what else are you gonna do there? It's fucking Tennessee. It's garbage. The whole place is garbage. It just shouldn't exist. Is Tennessee a good place to live? No.
Is Tennessee garbage? Literally, Tennessee faces significant environmental challenges, ranking among the top 5 trashiest states due to poor waste reduction policies.
Literally garbage.
And near capacity landfills, according to a Lone Star study, and reports on landfill capacity.
Oh, wow.
While it offers low cost of living.
Hold on. Yeah. This is the other stuff too. So if you look down at the quality of life and other factors section, low rankings, CNBC ranked Tennessee last in the nation for quality of life in 2025. All right, yeah.
Jesus.
Tennessee, bad, very bad.
Yeah. Fucking dog shit.
Yeah. No,
Tennessee, like, honestly, that's what Tennessee deserves to live.
Yeah, but no.
It's the worst state.
Yeah, but that's CNBC. Fuck them. I don't know what the fuck what do they know about Oklahoma? No, I wouldn't say it's worse than Mississippi. But yeah, that's probably about right. Yeah, a lot of F tier states. America sucks. Texas, easy F tier. Fucking, it's got. I mean, this is where the dumbest of dumb Republicans come from. It's a bunch of real just idiots, morons.
Yeah, so I remember the Texas power crisis. It's such bullshit. So I learned a lot from this, actually, that there's 2 main power grids in America. You got the East Coast and then the West Coast, and it's divided like in the middle. And then Texas isn't on either one of them. It's its own power grid because some companies managed to bribe them and bribe their way into monopoly and screwing over.
Well, in America, right, if you conduct interstate commerce, theoretically the feds can regulate it, right? And so by not integrating with any other state's power system, there's no federal oversight over how Texas runs their power. And so they can be the rootinest, tootinest, most capitalist power companies on Earth. And yeah, when that failed, the way that Texans soothed themselves, the retarded story that they told themselves was that it was because the windmills failed. It was actually the renewable energy that was the real problem, and not that they have an insane grid that has no buffering from neighboring states, because they just want to avoid regulation that would prevent their power companies from doing what they did and charging people thousands of dollars per kilowatt hour when there's storms and the like, right? And so they've done nothing to winterize for their gear, because of course, why would you need that in Texas? And of course, then they'll yuck it up about, what do you mean global warming? Look at all this snow.
You know what's funny?
Look at all this snow. And it's like, well, global warming is what's pushing around the giant polar vortex further and further.
I want you to read this part. Read this part.
Viral images of a helicopter de-icing a wind turbine said to be in Texas were actually taken in 2015 in Sweden. Yeah. Yeah. These retards need a story. They have to be able to blame it on the libs.
Green energy.
They have to be able to come up with some reason why, well, actually it ain't our fault. It's because we got tricked by these fucking lefties, and we should just be burning more gas. Yuck.
Yeah. So fuck Texas. It's another
biggest fucking retards. Oklahoma's still worse than Texas, but yeah.
All right.
That's about right.
Utah.
It's the Mormon state. It's got Salt Lake City. It's very shitty.
This looks kind of cool though.
Yeah, I mean, it's great if you like look. I mean, it's the same as with Arizona, right? If you like deserts and rocks and shit, there's plenty to look at. But it's really got nothing going on, and there's a giant cult that's taking it over.
Let's see, Mormons and Mormon members of the Church of Jesus Christ of the United States.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. About 60% of residents identify as members. What? Hold on. Wait, am I reading this correctly?
Yeah. 60% of the people in Utah are Mormon.
But Mormonism is like the biggest, most obvious scam religion in the universe.
Well, this is where they escape. This is where their founders escaped to and settled after being kicked out of the rest of it. Yeah, no, it's a bad state. It's not as bad as Alabama, I would say. Maybe bottom of D tier, probably.
Vermont. I've heard good things about Vermont. Vermont, Bernie Sanders is from Vermont.
Yeah. It's a quiet little town or quiet little state, mostly left leaning. It's basically, little Canada.
Well, it's also a very, very white state. Like
it is a very white state. Yeah. I mean, it's basically Connecticut if it were hippies instead of old world vampire ancient money. I think it's kind of the way I think of Vermont. Yeah.
So let's see.
I'd say it's probably, I'd give it a B. I think it's a very nice.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Look at this. The Black or African American population in Vermont is approximately 1.2 to 1.7 of the total population, according to recent census data.
Yep.
As one of the least racially diverse states in the U.S., Vermont's population identifies overwhelmingly as white, around 93%, with the Black population representing a small, though growing minority. So they pretend to be progressive and like Black people, but, if Black people want to go there, they're like, no, it's just,
I'm pretty sure there's no Black people being prevented from going to Vermont.
I'm creating lore, bro. That's what I do. I create lore. I imagine things.
This is called making shit up.
Yeah, so what? If Republicans get to do it, I get to do it.
All right. Well, anyway. But yeah, I'd put Vermont in the B tier. Probably right there. Yeah. I'd say not quite Oregon, but better than Alaska.
Okay. Virginia.
Virginia is a weird one. It was a very Confederate state. These days, their politics are flipping around. It's, I don't know.
Also, it sounds like vagina.
True. Again, so it's the other state that surrounds DC. A lot of Virginia is dominated by the federal government. As a consequence, there's a whole bunch of federal buildings and installations.
Virginia Gay is an Australian actress, writer. Okay, whatever. I don't know, bro. I'm kind of running out of steam. How many do we have left? Okay, I'll try to focus.
Are you kidding me? Now you're running out of steam when there's 5 left.
No.
Let's just finish it.
Get through.
Virginia. Virginia. Go back to the tier list.
Yeah, what's good about
Virginia?
What's good about Virginia?
Nothing in particular. It's fine. It's a easy C tier, I would say. Probably better than New Mexico. Yeah. Also, I'd move Maryland up. Basically, Maryland and Virginia are kind of similar. Move Maryland above New Mexico too. Yeah, that's probably reasonable. No, Maryland. I'd put Maryland over Virginia for sure.
Washington.
Okay, so we got Washington State. I'd say that's an easy A tier state. Again, dominated by one big city. Yeah, I mean, Seattle's a very sick as fuck city, and overall, it's a pretty left-wing state. And it's easy to flee into Canada from there, which is a thing people might have to do soon. So, yeah, good place to consider.
So, A tier?
Yeah.
West Virginia, almost heaven. The Ridge Mountain,
almost.
Shenandoah River.
West Virginia is total dog shit. It's pretty to drive through, but it's just a bunch of shitty little mining towns and a bunch of people who vote against their own interests because the only job in their town is the mining, and they refuse to move anywhere else. So yeah, because we don't always be in here, Gil. No, dog shit.
I mean, the song is pretty good though.
Yeah, sure.
Take me home, country road.
Have you ever heard the cyberpunk version of it? It's pretty sick. But no, it's a bad state. I actually, although looking at the F tier, God, there's some real fucking bad ones on the F. I'd put it at the top of the F tier. I'd say still F tier, but yeah.
Wisconsin. I know Wisconsin is named for cheese.
America's drunkest state by far. They had to be strong-armed by the federal government into lowering the blood alcohol content restrictions for driving. Yeah, there's some weird blue laws about when you can buy it, but they have like the highest rate of binge drinking in America.
That's pretty cool. Is it also known for cheese?
It's also known for cheese. Yeah, they're big. Yeah, their football team. So
is that the Packers?
The Packers. Yeah, the Packers are owned publicly, which is nice. That's a cool thing. I like.
Usually it's a very rich fat guy who owns a sport team.
Yeah, what else? But yeah, I don't know. Their politics they're kind of a swing state, which is a pretty shitty thing to be these days in America. I mean, I wouldn't give them like A tier, but probably B is fair. Probably like right there. Yeah.
Wyoming.
Oh, fuck! It shouldn't exist. Why does it exist? That's what I know.
Yeah, why does a population of 500,000, like barely 600,000? Yeah, no one lives here.
Why do they get two fucking? Why do they get 2 senators? These fucking these redneck idiot cowboy wannabe fucking dumb fucks get 2 fucking senators. Ridiculous. Absurd. These people get the same number of senators as all of California. Insane.
Wait, is there a place called Jackson Hole, Wyoming? Population 1 buffalo screaming for the sun to take its life. God, there's so many places just suck.
Absolutely should not be a state. America has an insane political system. It is ruined because of examples like Wyoming that makes no sense. It just sucks. The only thing about Wyoming, the only question with Wyoming is where in the F tier Wyoming should go.
Well, look, here's the thing. The good thing about a empty, racist state is that there's not a lot of people there. So the instances of racism are not as frequent.
Oh yeah, I guess I would put it just under West Virginia, but above Alabama. Yeah, I think it's better than all those other ones, but only no. So you see where out? Yeah, but right there. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What is there any other ones we're gonna reorder? Yeah.
I mean, congratulations to Hawaii, New York, and California. You guys are awesome.
Yep.
All the other F states, fuck you. If you're from those states, you're a loser.
No. There's good people in all those states, of course. But this is the overall impressions, and yeah, I just don't. What can I say? I don't like Republicans, and I don't like Republican states. I don't think that they run things particularly well, and I think they're just bad people in general. So where there's a preponderance of them, I tend to look down on those areas.
I mean, personally, we found out I fucking like lighthouses.
Yeah, true.
That's the takeaway from this.
Alaska being B tier still bothers me. I don't know if I would. Well, whatever.
Well, no, I was the one who wanted Alaska to be put higher up because it's a very vast nature. Like it's difficult to judge a state because some states are good. I mean, all the states have awesome like nature in their own kind of way. It's just
you can always find something, right? But I mean,
Alaska's climate and Alaska's environment, I think it lifts up the general suck of the population.
Well, I mean, maybe. I think it would be nice as a tourist. I would not want to live there, right?
So that's the tier list, everybody. Thanks for watching.